an often underreported link between the Clovis people of North America and Silurian Europeans from the Iberian region of Europe is that both engaged in the unique practice of burying large caches of spear points covered in red ochre. What this means is that over 10,000 years ago, both people in Europe and North America engaged in the same unique cultural practice of going through the steps of not only developing a nearly identical spear point technology, but also assembling them, digging a hole, covering them with the same substance red ochre, and then burying them. From the article, Immigrants from the Other Side by James M. Chandler, it was reported that there are about 20 instances of caches at Solitarian sites in Europe, and in North America there are about 9 or 10. Again, reported in the Discovery Channel documentary entitled Ice Age Columbus, who were the first Americans. At approximately 1 hour and 13 minutes into the video, it was reported that for years archaeologists have wondered about mysterious burials of spear points they call caches. Found both in Europe and North America, they contain oversized spear points over a foot long and too thin for killing. So what were they for? Bruce Bradley and Dennis Stanford have discovered what many have thought impossible, that cavemen from Europe discovered North America. Last of all, from the Smithsonian National Museum of Natural History website, this important fact is also mentioned. Scrolling down to near the bottom that this page, you find the quote. The caches are associated with red ochre, and while the significance remains unknown, red ochre is found in both Silurian and Clovis caches. It strains one's logic to imagine two Stone Age cultures developing the same cultural practice approximately 20,000 years ago in Europe and then 10,000 years ago in the Americas, separated by thousands of miles, without having any contact. This fact clearly points to contact between these peoples, and in light of the pattern of evidence, points to Europe as the origin of these technologies, these cultural practices, and finally to Europeans themselves as the earliest inhabitants of the Americas.